This is Roadrunners Part 2. So last video I talked about the Roadrunner program. There's a couple details I left out. Namely, that the distance that every person did was recorded. So little Johnny did 3 laps, that's 1 mile. Timothy did 9 laps, that's 3 miles. So they would take this information and plot it on a chart. And cumulatively, everyone added up together, we'd get totaled and we'd go all around the world. We'd run from, Tokyo to London, from London to New York, just in terms of distance. Typically it'd be a cross-continent distance. I think once or twice we did over the ocean distance, just to go all around the world. And this is a motivational, your subconscious brain works on pictures. So when you're actually able to see pictures in graphs, it speaks to a deep part of you. So later as an adult, this is the second part of the story, I ended up working as a courier or messenger. This is someone who delivers parcels, and I happen to use the vehicle of a bicycle. And this created a tremendous amount of experiences and growth for my life. But the thing that ties into the story is that eventually, as I was working for this small independent messenger company in LA called Far West Couriers, they actually had a partnership with a bag company. This bag company was called none other than Roadrunner Bags. Okay, so this is, in my perspective, what would be considered as a synchronicity, which is, so I just got distracted by this thing that happened. I haven't been on this trail in a while, and it kind of it's like a car crash into it. Hope that person didn't get injured too significantly. So synchronicity is something that is a coincidence, which are 2 incidences or more happening in relation at the same time. Typically it's at the same time, but 2 of the same incidences are similar and spiritual significance. And the definition I use is a coincidence with a spiritual significance. However, it can be extrapolated into different time frames, or at least utilized for different time frames. And in this case, I would consider this realization I never really thought of too much until recently. The last couple of days I started remembering Rock Prairie and the Roadrunner program, and how the bag that I would wear daily for years, riding around in DC as a courier, was also called Roadrunner. So for me, this carries a significant amount of spiritual significance, because at both of these times in my life, I found an immense amount of joy, fulfillment, and inner worth from doing cardio outside. And if anyone is struggling with any sort of mental disease, whether it's anxiety, depression, loneliness, schizophrenia, whatever it is, I highly recommend and encourage you, or to pass on the word to someone you know, to do cardio outside. And honestly, one of the best things to do is just walking. Almost anyone can walk. So many people can walk. It's so easy, it's so accessible, it's free, and it's actually pretty enjoyable to do with other people. So that's part 2, and gonna be doing a voiceover workout vlog. Gonna go ahead and get that app on the mobile phone. I think it's so useful. I mean, I'm torn between buying this app as a monthly fee and just spending the extra time to upload the device from my device to my computer. and editing it with the DaVinci Resolve, which is a rather complicated software. I could learn, but it's just going to take a little bit of time, a few hours of instructional tutorials and a few more hours of trial and error. But I'm definitely willing to do that for y'all. What do you think? Should I edit on my mobile phone, or should I just invest in the skill? Personally, I'm torn, because I understand the value of investing in skills, but also the convenience factor of being able to edit on my phone out on the go, so it's not like an all-day thing where I'm like, oh no, I have to upload the video and then edit it, and so what do y'all think? Let me know. Drop a comment, drop a like if you got any value from this, and till we meet again virtually.